Hello. It should be live now. No, I just have to wait. Oh. Messing. Oh, I am, I think. Hello. It's not on my iPad. I think my iPad's like really slow. No, I am like, yay, hello. I don't know if anyone's gonna come today, but we shall see. Yay, I will be simping for these fine gentlemen. Yay. I will be using my first model because I was looking at the scene yesterday and I thought it kind of looked a bit boring with my other VTuber model not moving as much. The quality of this isn't that much better either. Yeah. So today I thought I'll be going like more chill kind of thing. I won't voice everything because I want to hear them. So it's probably gonna be more of me spewing at these lovely gentlemen. I love them. I've only just met them for one day, but I love them. What? This loudest I can do with the audio. So sorry. I'm gonna adjust. And I don't know where. Continue. From here. We got up to meeting Senna yesterday. Load, please. Yeah. God, I don't know if I explained it well enough just now, but I will be mostly only voicing the parts that doesn't have voice acting because I want to hear them in all their glory. As the surrounding area grew dark, I walked absent-mindedly in the park, my thoughts turning to my family. That sounded like a dog barking. I didn't know what Sayaka's dog sounded like, but the bark was similar to a small dog like hers. What do you mean you don't know what her dog sounds like? Have you like not met her dog? Even though you're best friends? Like I'm sure you guys could have like gone over to each other's house. And I quickly stood up and looked around. Oh, her outfit is so cute. Wait. Oh, there she is. Sayaka. No, actually, I should call her dog over there. I mumbled to myself. The two of them quickly passed by me. Hey, wait a minute. Tonodamaru, over here. I had played with her dog. What do you mean you don't know what her dog looks like, but you've played with her dog before? I had played with her dog many times, and I had known her since she was a puppy. Please, notice me. It's me, Misa. Just then, she stopped. Oh, did she? Tonodamaru, this way, girl. Tonodamaru wiggled back and forth, seeming to look for me. I wonder if she can't see me. Maybe she can only hear me? Sayaka tried to pull on Tonodamaru's leash, but the dog refused to move. Her pouting face is so cute. Tonodamaru, please, it's me. Make Sayaka notice me. You're my only hope. Please, come this way. I had no way of knowing if she understood me. But after I spoke, Tonodamaru began to approach me. No, it's me, dog! Tonodamaru began to pull Sayaka towards me. Thank you, Tonodamaru. I'd love to pet you, but I'm sorry. With that, Tonodamaru came running towards my feet. I wonder if Sayaka would notice. I'm gonna turn on the volume just a little bit more. Oh, the scene. Hello, please don't die on me. Oh, the quality looks horrible right now. I don't know, maybe it doesn't make sense. Okay, it's better now. Yes, it is a ghost. It is I, Misa. After she spoke, Sayaka's expression changed. Yes, it's me! Notice me! Sayaka followed Tonodamaru's line of sight and squinted as though she was looking for something. Sayaka? It's me, Misa. I know you probably can't hear me, huh? I'm sorry the last thing before. Well, before I ended like this was to make you sad. I'm really. Why is the camera doing? Stop flashing. Yes. Oh, girl, it's not your fault. What? What is she saying? Wait. What if she, wait, no, but she wasn't with us. What if like she was with us and she like pushed Misa? No, I don't think that's what happened. Sayaka collapsed and Tonodamaru rushed over to lean on her. I was struggling to understand what she said. Wait, first of all, what did I do yesterday? Did something happen with Sayaka? I tried to remember, but my memory only went back to the end of school. Sayaka's words kept repeating in my head. My accident. It has nothing to do with Sayaka. Surviving skill. I keep forgetting I have to finish it. This has nothing to do with Sayaka. And I only got my memories. And until I got my memories back, I wasn't going to imagine the words. Sayaka and I have been friends since kindergarten. She wasn't the type of person to hurt others. I'm only going to believe what I've seen from her before. But I still need to try and figure out why she said those things. Without a doubt, there was a lot of meaning behind Sayaka's word I still didn't understand. The only way for me to find out what was really going on was to recover my memory. If I can manage to stay calm, everything will be fine. I'm sure she said just now was hurtful. I'm sure what she said just now was hurtful, but Sayaka must be in a lot of pain too. It'll be alright. Just stay positive. After following Sayaka back home to our house, I peered over to look at my house next. You guys are neighbors. What do you mean you don't remember what her dog looks like if you guys are neighbors? Nobody was home and everything was dark. I couldn't help but to worry. I'm so tired. Just then, Koyo's words came back to me. I don't really understand what you mean. What's so bad about a ghost being upset? I wonder if I'll be alright. Overwhelmed with worry, the words just slipped out of my mouth. I should be fine. I should find a place to rest. I should find a place to rest for the night. I wanted to rest in my own room, but I knew if I saw or heard any more stressful thing, I would become a wreck. So girlie's now homeless, essentially. No, no, just find like a. You're in Japan. Just find like those cafe thing. Ooh, chapter 2, urban legend. I opened my eyes to see a bed, a medical cabinet, and white curtain. It's not my usual bed. It was a nurse office at Nigahama. As I looked for a place to rest, I came across the nurse office. So you walk all the way back to school. Who? Oh, wait. Ah, Yui, good morning. Dressing just like a ghost that helped Lisa. Thanks for showing me this place. With that, Yui smiled broadly back at me. We had met here the previous night. I came and sat down here to rest my eyes when I suddenly felt someone gaze on me. When I opened my eyes and looked around, I saw a pair of eyes staring at me through the curtains that divided the bed. The moment our eyes met, I let out a terrified scream. Those eyes belong to Yui. He's cute, like in a badass way. But the way we met was a little frightening, but she turned out to be really friendly, and I was relieved to have someone to talk to. Yeah, a little. I know, right? As a rule, ghosts can't sleep. At most they could just lie down and close their eyes. Being awake all the time as thoughts race through my mind doesn't really let your heart or mind rest. Am I muted? Wait. Okay, no, I'm not muted. It's just my iPad. I was having like my iPad running beside me just so I can hear, but I didn't hear anything. Okay, I'm back. Following her gaze, I looked down at the floor to see a piece of paper next to me. I'm going to guess how we're gonna like get our memories back. Maybe is to like get all the torn up pieces of the career forms, and to fill it in. Like we gotta discover ourselves. We gotta Misa gotta like learn about what she really wants to do, and it's just gonna be when she's a ghost. But can it be like the spirit that she's in a coma, or is she like dead? I don't think she's actually dead. What do you mean strange? My health was really the only thing I had going for me. I only visited the health office a few times before I died. Oh, now that you mentioned it, this room is always cleaner than the others. Yui squatted down as she spoke, poking the paper with the tip of her finger. Really? Are you sure it's not just your imagination? Ghosts aren't able to interact with the physical world, right? The screen buffering, I got it too. I cannot read that. She ignored what I said and reached down to touch the piece of paper. Then she picked it up. What? How?
何か書いてあるわ。進路希望調査票
This is the time of the year where students are filling those out. Makes sense to be here. But then, why was it reflected? And on top of that, why was you able to pick it up?
あなたが休んでいたそばに落ちていて、幽霊である私が触れられて。
As she thought about the situation, I couldn't help but to get wrapped up in it too. No matter how I thought about it, I couldn't understand why the paper was ripped. As to why Yui was able to interact with it. Can I try holding it? The paper is gonna shine magical. Would you mind if I take a look at it? Yui handed me the ripped sheet of paper, and as soon as I touched it, I saw it. Memories! Okay. Oh. Countless images flashed before my eyes, and I began to feel dizzy, falling hard onto the floor.
しっかりして。どうしたというの?
Memory. I'm fine. I just got a little dizzy, that's all. What was that?
もしかして、その紙が原因ではなくて、触れた途端、様子がおかしくなったように見えた。
Yes, I think so. What had I just seen? I didn't even know where to begin investigating, but the moment when I touched it, a bunch of images started flashing before my eyes. You didn't see anything, right, Yui?
ええ、ただ拾えただけよ。
So it was only me who saw those things. I looked down at the paper in my hand. Career path survey. I had worried a lot about this paper in life, but the images I saw before didn't ring a bell. Well, maybe it was too early to say that definite. After all, there are still parts of my memory from the day I died that were missing. Perhaps the images I saw were memories from my last day of life. Maybe this paper had something to do with my death.
あなたにだけ特別なことが起こったのなら、それはあなたのものだからかもしれないわ。
Belongs to me?
生前に思い入れのあったものなら、幽霊になった後でも触れることができると聞いたことがあるわ。
Normally, ghosts are not able to touch objects. However, if they have an emotional attachment during their lifetime, they can. Could this printout really be none?
ねえ、よかったら話してくれるかしら。
She could be sus. I feel like she could also be like a rat in disguise. I don't know. It's too early to say. Still, I was grateful for her offer to talk. Actually, there are some things I don't remember. The accident, my memories, and the piece of paper. I told her all about them. As I spoke, Yui merely listened silently.
あなたの考えだけれど、その進路のプリントもそうだけれど、あなたの見た映像も忘れている記憶と関連している可能性があるわね。
A torn piece of career path survey. Gathering the pieces, the protagonist seek to regain her lost memories. Yeah, they must be. I should go to the place I saw right away. Thanks for listening, Yui. You really helped me out.
幽霊同士、助け合っていきましょう。
Aww. Girlie. Her compassionate warmed my heart. I was glad I came here to rest. Had I rested somewhere else, I might never have met you. I'm going to head off to the place I saw in my vision. Maybe they'll help me twist on my final memory.
頑張ってね。応援しているわ。あ、休むときはここを使ってちょうだい。
Oh. Right. Thanks. Anyways, I'll see you later.
いってらっしゃい。
Oh, I'll be back. Honey, I'll be back. 行ってきます. As I waved goodbye to her, I felt overwhelmed with relief when I found a safe place to stay. I got to do my best to get my memories back. I can go mix center again. Wait, I'm gonna check my audio again. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop using my iPad to like listen to my audio. I can go to meet Shanna again, or I can go meet another ghost. I can go B. Can I go B? Oh wait, B. No. Oh, okay. Do I want to go meet up with Santa again, or do I want to meet a new ghost? I'm gonna take the chance and meet a new ghost. I should go to my class. Okay, because you're already at the school, so you might as well just go to the classroom, right? Who is it gonna be this time? I saw this place my vision too. I walked to my classroom and checked the door and saw that it was lunchtime. You slept for the whole day? No, you rested for the whole day and no one came into the room. I couldn't see Sayaka and figured she must be in the cafeteria.
ねえ、一色さんなんだけど、事故現場に佇む姿が目撃されたとか。
Was there a ghost sighting me there today? I wasn't really happy to hear that. It seemed my accident was a big topic of conversation, and the room buzzed with rumors. In the midst of all those rumors, I strode between the rows of desks, looking for something to help jog my memory. But there doesn't seem to be anything here. Plus, I've heard all this gossip about me and it's starting to get to me. I should leave. Disgusted by the baseless rumor, I resolved to leave the classroom when a strange sound entered my ear.
はい、じゃあ今日も続きやっていきますよ。
Oh no, this is Hoyo. No. Is that Hoyo?
サイレントブラッド。多分今日エンディングまでいけるんじゃないかな。
I don't recognize his voice. Who is this? The voice, those mannerisms. That voice, those mannerisms. Where? I searched all around the room for the source of the voice. Then I spied some girls in the corner of the classroom watching something on the smartphone.
やっぱ夜空の声癖になる。
They're streamers.
また配信してくんないかな。最後の配信1年くらい前だっけ。亡くなったって噂本当かな。
Curious, I snatched a peek at the phone from behind the girl. Looks like someone's streaming a video game, Silent Blood Part 12.
いつも言ってますけど、ゲーム実況の時はコメント消してます。俺からは見えてるけど、コメント確認してると死ぬので。ゲームに集中します。
You got Italy here, cooking streamer. Oh, it is Koyu. Wait, what? The voice sounded a lot like Koyu.
ゲーム実況も面白いけどさ、怖い話の回とかだと顔出してやってくれるじゃん。あれの方がいいよね。イケメンだからずっと眺めていられる。でもさ、だからこその弊害あるよね。夜空の視聴者怖くない？ああね。視聴者の匂わせで炎上しかけた時もあったっけ。
As I listened to the girls talk, I stared at the phone. I stared at the game that was playing on the phone.
いいなぁ。俺このキャラほんと好きなんだよね。マジ全力で助けてやりたい。ってことで、ここからは集中モード。大きい声出すと喉枯れるわ。俺の喉、この実況でほぼ死亡してる。
So Yozora is probably like Hoyo's screaming personality, right? If that's if that really is Koyo, then he used to be a screamer.
なんか寒気しない？エアコン効きすぎ。
Nope, it's just me. Huh? Could it be because of me? I quietly apologized to the girl and decided to take my leave. Yes, I can just see Senna anyway. Yes, Senna coming. My teacher said the accident that ended my life occurred at the intersection near Tsukumo Shrine. In my vision from before, I had seen the same place. As I listened to the buzzing traffic wire by, I took a deep breath. Wait, no, but they showed Senna. Am I also gonna meet the shrine guy, Ken? Please? I was standing at the very spot where I died. Truthfully, I had been afraid to come here. I didn't even want to look. Even in death, it seems we're always look for a way to avoid facing our own demise. But I had to do this. I had to sort things out. And to find out the meaning behind the words Sayaka said to me last night. I have to know what happened here. I took another deep breath and turned my gaze to face the intersection. There on the ash-colored aspen floor, a large, eerie, dark red stain. You guys didn't clean it up? Like, huh? Could that be? Before coming here, I thought I'd prepare myself for this, but seeing it so wait. I don't know what time they have lunch in Japan schools, but didn't Hoyo say he was gonna come pick us up at 1? Next to the stain were black tire marks, indicating someone was trying to stop quickly. I wanted to avert my gaze, if only for a moment. I looked down at my feet and saw. This is. It looks like a paper I picked out at the school nurse office. I went to pick it up and found that I could. Looking closer, it was indeed part of the same paper. Written in the name section was Ishiki. I had written my name on the paper at school a few days before the accident. I held it next to the paper I found in the office. Then, at that moment, light came into my hand and it was hard to believe, but when I put them together, the two pieces has become one. Ah, no. Saya's apologizing for doing the black magic stuff, right? What is this? Since becoming a ghost, I had heard so many strange stories and had so many odd experiences. But among all of those paranormal experiences, this seems to be the strangest. But then again, I had a feeling that the sheet was mine. The hypothesis I've made in the nurse office turned out to be correct. So it's about my future, huh? I figured since I had died, none of this would matter anymore. But here I was. These thoughts about my future brought two people in mind. Sayaka and my mom. Of the two of them, the one related to my accident was Sayaka. Maybe Sayaka. After all, the two of us talked about my future. She ended up crying. I know she was looking forward to going to Simping together. And I just changed my plan all of a sudden. That must have really shocked her. Okay. Like, yeah, you could be like a bit shocked, but you should at least still be supportive for your girlie. So maybe this was all my fault. Because of me, Sayaka lost her mind.
大丈夫？
Senna, hi, hello, we have met again. I turned to face the voice that called out to me and found Senna staring at me with a concerned look on his face. Ah, it's you, Senna.
何があったかわからないけど、早まるのはダメだ。
Huh?
辛いことがあったのかもしれない。でも、死ぬのは違うから。
The dying?
あれ君、道路に飛び出そうとしていたんじゃない？
Where I'm already dead, I don't need to kill myself, thank you. Oh, what? No, I was just thinking about something's over.
なんだ、よかった。思い詰めたような顔してたから、てっきり。
Oh, you're such a sweetie pie sinner. It seemed like he was worried about me and had called out to stop me. Then why did he talk about dying? That's kind of weird. Besides, even if I did jump to the street, just as I spoke, I spied a pair of men in suits walking past me.
ええ、つくも神社の神主から通報が入って。
Are they talking about my accident? Then I guess it means they're police. Just then, two of them entered the shrine. This might be my chance to learn more about my accident.
ねえ、どうした？
Come with me. Sorry, I got things I have to take care of. Excuse me. No.
ちょっと。
Yes, wait for him. He is so fine. Look at him. He's so handsome. I know he's like an idol, so like he's handsome, but I'm. No, don't ignore Senna. I ignored Senna's voice as he called out to me and rushed into the shrine. Is he gonna follow me? As the two police had said, it seemed the priest was the one who reported the accident.
ですから、一昨日も言ったではありませんか。大きな音が鳴り響いて、急いで前の通りに出たら、もう事故が起きた後だったのです。通りに出た時、歩道に人はいたでしょう。不審な動きをする人はいませんでしたが、例えば、その場から逃げていくような素振りの人とか。
And it said Sayaka. Anyone suspicious?
目の前の惨状に注目していたのですから、他に目をやる暇なんてありませんでしたよ。それに、不審者を見ていたら、とっくに伝えています。そうですか。もし何か思い出すことがあったら、すぐにご連絡をお願いいたします。それでは、ご協力ありがとうございました。はい、ご苦労様です。
With that, the police officers took their leave and the police continued sweeping the premises. It's almost like they expected him to give him some information about a suspicious person. That means it's possible it wasn't an accident rather than an attack. Meaning I didn't run into the street but was pushed?
事故に遭わせてしまって、私があんなことしたからいけなかった。
Don't tell me like you guys got into like an argument. They got into an argument and she just like pushed her onto the street. That's so mean. Please don't let that be what happened. My vision began to fill with darkness. If this wasn't an accident but an attack, the person who killed me was. I still don't know for sure. It's not gonna be my girl. It's not gonna be my girl. I'm still not sure what happened, but there's one thing I know for sure. Sayaka has nothing to do with this. She's just feeling a bit of survivor guilt. Kinda, is that how you use the word? I trusted her. That was all the reason I needed. This is the only thing I can do for her now. I don't think she was involved in this, but even though English. I don't think she was involved in this, even though I can't prove it yet. My feeling on this matter wouldn't budge. No, there's just no way. Until I get some definitive proof, there's no sense dwelling on it. If I do, I'd end up thinking negative thoughts just like yesterday. Gathering my thoughts, I exhaled. There's no point in staying here any longer. I should just head somewhere. As I reach the edge of the shrine, is someone gonna appear? You know, someone with fox featured blonde hair. Oh, Senna.
やっぱり大丈夫じゃない。
Look at you, Senna. You're blonde too. Hi. What? I quickly spun around to find Senna standing right behind me. Don't scare me like that.
ごめんね。僕も神社に用があったというか、ただお参りに来ただけなんだけどさ。ちょうど君も入っていったから、何してるのかなって様子見てたら、ブツブツ独り言言ってたから気になって。
Note to self, even as a ghost, don't talk to yourself loudly. I was just mulling over something, same as before.
あんまり思い詰めないでね。今日は時間があるし、君さえよければ話を聞くよ。
Senna's our therapist now. It seems like I have to make him worry again. What should I do? This was the second time he'd asked me to talk about. This was the second time he'd asked me about all of this, and it didn't seem like he was gonna take no for an answer. Still, I had to try and deflect, right? Ah! I don't know what I said. Y'all could see. I hate how I can use this joystick. I have to use the other one. Okay, confirm. So I have to press the screen for like all those options. Actually, it might be weird to totally deflect. Maybe I could. Actually, it might be weird to totally deflect. Maybe I could just redirect the conversation. I'm fine, really. But if you've come all the way here to pray, is there something on your mind, Senna?
ないない。僕は願掛けをしに来たってだけなんだ。
I love it when he laughs.
世界でも通用するアイドルになれますようにって。それが今の僕の夢だから。
I'll pray for that too, Senna. I'll pray for whatever you want. You gave me the same line as last night. There was one obvious difference.
僕まだまだだな。君もファンになるくらいもっと頑張らないと。
I love his voice so much. I want to meet Kakihara one day. Is there trying to increase your fame?
当たり前じゃない。もっと有名になって世界で活躍したいからさ。それが今の僕の夢だよ。
I am already a fan. Nisa, I don't know. I thought he meant he wanted to become even more famous as an urban legend. Does he mean as an idol? But he's already dead.
なれないって思ってるんでしょ。
I don't know, he kind of reminds me of Kato. Like the pose, I think. But also like the influencer kind of thing, but not as extreme. Well, that.
実はね、叶うかどうかは僕も
No!
自信がないんだ。
Don't doubt yourself. For your route, I'm gonna make you the #1 star in the whole wide world.
でも、叶うように行動しているときは、すごく楽しいから諦められない。夢をつかんだ時の達成感は、何者にも代え難い喜びがあるけど、夢を見続けている間のあのワクワク感も、僕にとってはたまらなく心地よくてさ。
Senna's eyes dazzled with the shine of someone who was feeling truly alive. If I were ever to have a dream, I'd love to be passionate about it. As a ghost, his dream would never come true yet. I felt envious of him. I feel like just looking at you brings me hope for the future, Senna. I feel like I can do anything. You make me feel braver than I really am.
君の力になれたなら、話をそらされた甲斐もあったかな。
His voice! Like 99% of like all of this is just gonna be me like, oh my god, your voice is so good! Thank you, Tomi, for hiring such legends. I love them all so much. He noticed that I tried to change the topic. sorry, but seriously,
大丈夫。そう言いたいんでしょ。
Yes, but maybe I was just forcing myself to say that. I mean, I don't know what. I don't know if I feel. I mean, I don't know if I'm feeling terrible. I guess I'm just nervous. But thanks for your words. I really do feel a lot better, Senna. Thank you. Senna smiled shyly back at me.
今はオフモードだから、アイドルのセナじゃないけど、
Oh,
普通の僕でも力になれて、ほっとしたよ。
he's such a sweetie pie. Not that I've seen much of Idol Senna in the past, but I think this version is great too. Actually, I think the normal everyday Senna is pretty wonderful too. Oh! Are you shocked, boy? Did you have like some past trauma when you're like forced to have like an idol personality?
すごい褒め言葉。照れちゃうな。
You're making me blush.
ねえ、よかったら。
Hoyo? Hoyo, do not ruin this, please. Just as Senna began to speak. Okay. Please, don't ruin this for me. Get out. From a short distance away, the priest turned his attention to us.
僕はもう行くね。ここにセナがいるってバレたら、神社に迷惑がかかっちゃう。
No! Finish what you're gonna say. Where do you want us to go, huh? You're gonna go on a date? Without waiting for my reply, Senna left the train in a hurry. Oh, it's kind of weird because the Misa's still in high school. Never mind, take it back. I mean, not a date, let's just like hang out normally. Not as a date. Girl, you're still in high school. Then they're like, I don't know how old Senna is because usually idols might be quite young. Why would it cause a problem for the train?
この辺りか。
Before I realized it, the priest was standing right next to me.
何やらここで気配を感じたが。
Can you see me? Seeing as he was a priest, maybe he can also do a little psychic. I don't think that's how it works. A priest at Tsukumo Shrine, a light-hearted, kind person. He seems to have spiritual power and is giving encrypted message who goes to visit. Please, listen to me. I'm a ghost and...
よし、ものは試しじゃ。
Oh, don't try to exorcise us. As if to introduce himself to me, he straightened his postures and bowed deeply. Then, from his mouth, escaped a cheerful prayer of praises. Once the priest finished his prayers, he nodded to himself with satisfaction. No, I'm here. Wait a minute. He turned to leave, his feet crunching on the gravel below. All I could do was to let my shoulders sag. Senna perspective. Yay! Senna, you love me. After leaving the shrine in a hurry, I took a quick peek around. It seems as though the girl was saying something to priest, but I couldn't hear her. Oh, it seems like the priest is doing some kind of blessing on her. I wonder if he's attempting to exorcise some of her worries away. Perhaps I should have stuck around and listened to her problems instead of running away. But I've already walked away, and it would have been awkward to walk back right after. I gave up and left the shrine. No matter how far I got from the shrine, I couldn't get the girl's face out of my mind. Was I getting too full of myself? It was strange. I'd gone out to talk to her and she treated me like a normal person. That was very weird. It was almost as though the two of us had met before. Ooh, interesting. Either way, there was something about her. Ah, shoot. I should have asked for her name. If we met before, I'm sure her name would shock my memory. I'll have to ask her the next time I see her.
また会えたらだけど。
We will meet again, Senna, I promise. I certainly hope I would. Oh, he's. I hope she'll speak. I hope she'll be smiling the next time I see her. I think a smile would suit her, not that gloom on her face I saw before. Going to meet Koyo. Damn, I have to like listen to him. I think it's almost 1 o'clock. I didn't have to watch, so I checked the clock at the station. It was 5 minutes to 1 p.m. Yesterday, Koyo had invited me. No, he forced me to promise I'd meet him here today. I was scared that if I didn't show up, he'd really come looking for me. It sure is inconvenient not having a phone to contact me with. Whenever I met with people, I always send a text like, I'm here, or I'll meet you at the stairs. I could send people updates no problem. Guess ghosts didn't get anything like that. As I mulled over those thoughts, I hear footsteps rushing towards me.
あ、いたいた。
Hello, we meet again. Hello, hey. Hey. Without even a greeting, he grabbed me by the arm and began pulling me. Hang on, what are you doing?
緊急事態。だから急いで。
What? With his hands wrapped firmly around my arm, he continued to drag me to our destination. Ooh. Whoa, stop. How long did he drag me for us to get 1 p.m.? 1 p.m. to sunset. Okay, September. I'm gonna check this up. What time? What time is sunset in September? Pen. 6 p.m. 6:30 p.m. Wait, early September, around 5 p.m. Wait, no. Wait, what? 6:30 early September, closer 5 p.m. by late September. So you have dragged me at least 4 hours to a place. But it wasn't the time to enjoy the breeze.
ああ、やっと着いた。
And Jane,
足遅くない？
excuse you. I thought ghosts didn't get tired. Guess it was too late to improve my exercise habits now. I'm pretty glad I'm a ghost. Had I run like this while I was alive, well, I guess I'd be a ghost.
ああ、いたいた。よかった。間に合った。
Who? Yui? Koya walked towards the woman who was staring at the ocean, leaning on the fence. I quickly followed him. Wow, he's gonna be like, we're gonna stop people from dying, so there's less ghosts. She put her hands on the fence and stared with a vacant eyes at the sea. There was something surreal about the moment that made me feel terribly uneasy. Koyo, is that woman?
先月、一人息子をここで亡くした人。高波の日、友達と釣りに来てて、波にさらわれたんだって。
What a terrible story. I understand, but how did you know all of this?
聞いたから、当事者に。
Koyo urged me to turn around. Hey, boy! There stood the ghost shadow of a boy. Without any explanation, I knew the woman was the boy's mother.
本当は成仏するはずだったのが、心残りができて、うちしおにとどまったんだって。
Something's keeping him? Seeing the sad look on his face as the boy stared at his mother, I understood immediately. I turned around to see the woman had become. Oh no! Please don't. No, she's not gonna kill herself, is she? As a ghost, I knew there was no way my words would reach her, but... Wait! Don't do this! Even though I knew I couldn't stop her, my hands instinctively reached out for hers. Of course, my hands merely passed effortlessly through hers, and she soon reached the top of the fence. What are we gonna do? What can we do?
大丈夫。見てて。ここからが俺の仕事だから。
With that, Koyo took out a phone from his pocket. When he put the phone against his chest, it started to glow, casting an eerie light. Just then, I heard the sound of the incoming call. The woman froze. You are Mary Mary! Koyo's Mary Mary. Are you the one that called us? Wait, no, you're the one that called us that got us into the accident. Koyo. Koyo. Is it? I'm already forgetting what happened. We got like the phone call, right? And then we're like, oh, it's Sayaka, but it's a bit weird. Huh? Then she dropped her phone from her pocket, her face contoured with disbelief as she stared at the screen.
もしもし、聞こえますか?
Filled with tears, the woman looked around.
気のせい。気のせいじゃないです。誰なの?
She didn't put her phone next to her ear, but she could hear Koyo's voice. No, the bigger question is, how can she hear him at all? The living couldn't speak with the dead.
そこは危ないんで、フェンスを乗り越えて戻ってきてくれませんか? そうしたら変わります。直樹くん。
Hey, it's kind of like me, Naoki.
直樹がそこにいるの? そっちにはいないんで、戻ってきてください。
With that, the woman quickly came down from the fence. Thank goodness. Once Koyo saw that the woman had made it on the ground, he stretched his hand to the little boy. The boy hesitated for a moment before taking Koyo's hand. Then,
お母さん。直樹なの? そこにいるんでしょ? ねえ、お願い、もう一度声を。先に行くけど、ごめんね。僕、幸せだったよ。
the woman collapsed to the ground and began to sob.
もう時間なんだ。お母さん、生きていて。それが僕の一番の願いだから。わかった。ごめんね、直樹。ありがとう。
Aww. It's so sad. He's smiling. And then, as Koyo put the smartphone away and released Naoki's hand, the little boy smiled and faded into the light, drifting away to the sky. And just before he vanished, his final words reached us from the breeze. As he spoke, he stared at the woman. She cried and clung to the smartphone with both hands, pulling it towards her chest. No doubt she held it with the same love she'd hold the one she lost if she were here. It looks like she's gonna be okay. So this was the job Koyo was talking about. Connecting the living with the voices from the dead. Where have I heard about this before?
幸せのメリーさんが届けてくれるのは、今は亡き大切な人からのメッセージ。
Hey, you guys are misgendering Koyo. Hey, you're Mary Mary. Remembering the event, I shouted the words and Koyo flashed me a punchy smile.
なんだ、知ってたのかよ。 つまんな。
I love this expression. He looks so smug. Like the famous urban legend in this town, right? Well, truth to be told, I only just heard about it myself.
それじゃあ説明しなくてもいいか。
Koyo began to walk away as I bombarded him with questions. When I asked him about how he got his power, he merely replied, I just got them. When I asked him how it worked, he replied, I don't know. We bantered back and forth like that all the way back to the station. Aw, that was nice. It took you guys 1 p.m. 1 p.m. to at least 5 p.m. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. At least 4 hours of a walk to the place. And now it took you guys 4 hours to walk to the place. And now you guys walk back to the station and it's still sunset. So why is it that you can hold a smartphone? I thought girls couldn't hold any physical things. Perhaps because of my persistent question, Koyo gave me an annoyed glance. There was a part of me that wanted to know why, and a part of me that wanted to get back at him for annoying him so much yesterday.
しつこい。
Oh,
俺しつこい人嫌いなんだよね。
the expressions in this game are so good. He looks so pouty. Please, you're the one to talk. You're the same Koyo that dragged me out here yesterday, right? Chi. Did he just click his tongue at me?
仕方ないな。
Koyo grumbled to himself and pulled out a smartphone from his pocket.
詳しくはわかんないけど、死んだ後もこれがポケットに入っててさ。電波すら入らない飾りだけど、写真とか動画とか、俺にとって大切なもんがいっぱい詰まってる。もう見ることはできないけど、持っているだけでいい。
I remember that Yui said we could hold onto things that had meaning for us in life. You're gonna go onto Twitter again and you're gonna tweet. I guess that's how I can hold on to the career survey printout. But I wonder if that mysterious power is unique to Koyo. When I touched the printout, a range of strange images flashed in front of my eyes. But only the first time I did so. Perhaps holding on to something with meaning to you brings out a power as well. And were you able to use your powers from the start?
いや、違う。助けたい人がいて、その時から。
We're gonna be with one of these 9 boys, and we're gonna want to help them, and that's how we're gonna unlock our power, which I don't know what it is.
俺の友達死んでるんだけどさ、そいつの家族が俺も死んで気にかけられなくなった後、さっきの母親みたいに後追いしそうな時があって、なんとか声を届けられないかって焦ってたら、ポケットに入れてたスマホが光ったってわけ。これがなかったら、あいつの家族は死んでたと思う。だから、本当に助かった。
No. So it seemed that the items we carried had a special significance. At least that's how it was for Koyo and me. But his power seems like something else entirely. Maybe it's something born from Koyo's good intentions. That smartphone is really impressive, but the way you use it is even more so. Koyo turned his gaze to the sky. He stared at the setting sun as the world fell from his eyes reflected in the glowing setting sun. Koyo is very kind. Koyo is a very kind person. Acting as Mary, he must have helped so many people. Please, I wasn't staring. I was just thinking about you. That you're kind. You don't just use your phone for yourself or the people you care about. You use it for others too. His face flashed red and pretended to pout as he spoke.
てか、あんたの心残りはどうなった
About that, I think I found something important, but I don't know what it means yet. I don't really feel like that answered his question. I also didn't feel like I had the answer. I still hadn't sorted out this thing for myself yet.
それ大事に持っておいて。あんたにとって意味のあるものだから。今そう感じていなくても、いつかそうなる。必ず。
Yeah, I think you're right. The career paths are repeat. I gently tapped the pocket they were in. This is something that has meaning for me. Something very important.
ああ、そうだ。大切な人に伝えたいことがあったら俺に言って。さっきやったようにできるから。
Oh, they're all so nice. Where's... Oops. Okay. Ah. Yamete. Where's my phone? I don't want to accidentally phone my phone. Okay. They're all, from what the three like love interests that I've seen so far, they're all so nice. What's the asshole characters? What's the morally great characters? What's the red flags? Because like there goes, I thought there would be like some vengeful spirit. Maybe I've only met 1/3 of them. So I don't know. It's nice that they're really nice. They're green flags for sure. But it would be interesting to have more like morally great characters. But then they can like turn good afterwards, like kind of like Ace in Just the Wonderland. Like he was such an asshole at the start, but then like Ace really grew on me, and I love Ace so much. Have you seen his new card? Oh, I love it. The idea sounds very appealing to me. I knew that if I could talk to Sayaka and my family, it would make me feel so much better. But I still didn't feel like I was ready to talk to them yet, so I hesitated. Maybe after I sort things out. I felt as though I wouldn't be able to tell them what I wanted to tell them until I knew the truth about what happened. Noticing his eyes on me, I felt my pulse quicken. I think I'm okay for now. You're so handsome! Oh my god. Koyo turned his gaze away from me and fell silent. Did I offend him by refusing? What should I do? Should I say something? I knew I wouldn't change my mind at the moment. Maybe I can just say something on the topic. Oh, I know. Streaming! It was then I remembered the video I saw at school that day. This is a total change of topic, but do you used to be a streamer, Koyo? Like, with horror video games?
知ってたの
You look so surprised. Huh? You know what it is? That reaction told me everything I needed to know. That was him. I saw some girls at school today watching a video on their phones. That's how I figured out, so I only just figured it out today.
ああ、そういうことか。確かに生前はやってた。ホラーに特化したチャンネル設定で。
You're pretty good. I'm terrible at games like that, so I was really impressed. I couldn't help but to stare at the screen as you killed a zombie after zombie. And how should I put it? The way you commentated through the whole thing was really cool. Ah! He's shy. I turned over to look at Koyo and saw he put up his mask in front of his face. By the way, what's with the mask?
リアルに感想言われるとか。
Aww. But real geeks when IRLs talk to me about my videos. I like anyone in general, even my online friends, when I talk about like my videos, I feel like weird. I feel shy. It's like, oh, don't talk about my videos in front of me. Is he embarrassed? Thinking that I couldn't help but think he was a little cute. He is cute. You're kind of cute when you get flustered, Koyo. I spoke honestly and he stopped to stare at me. Then he spoke. Hey! I was just trying to be nice. I better head home now.
別に帰ってほしくて言ったわけじゃないから。
But you said you. How am I supposed to take that?
男に向かって可愛いもどうなの？
Guys can be cute. I love cute guys. So that's why he was staring at me. Well, then I guess it's mutual. Koyo nodded and pulled his mask down. Oh, he's so handsome. From now on, when I see him wearing his mask, I'll watch what I see.
ゲームがメインの配信じゃないから。怖い話を視聴者から募集したり、俺自身の体験談とかも紹介してさ。実際に心霊スポットに行って取材するようなこともしてた。
Is that how you died? That sounds pretty scary. Weren't you scared?
あるけど、そういう活動をしていくって決めたのは自分だから。
Sounds very Koyo-fu. But I feel like there was definitely a deeper meaning there.
まあ、マジでヤバそうな場所は避けてたけど。
I think he was doing like those exploration horror videos with his friend, and then his friend unfortunately passed away. And then he felt like he was responsible for his friend's death, which is why he isn't able to move forward. So that's why he feel like he needs to help other people to move over because he feels responsible to do that. That's my theory. We will see when we get to his fight. A really scary place.
配信したらシャレになんないレベル。視聴するだけで呪われそうなやつ。
My mind went while thinking about what it possibly could be. I feel like this is a side of Koya I've never seen before. Well, you've only met him for one day, girl.
今度怖い話してあげる。あんたの白い顔が真っ青になるくらいの話。
I think I'll pass. I'm the type of person that believes anything now. As a new ghost, my ability to believe the truth is scarier. As a new ghost, my ability to believe the truth in scary stories was on another level.
幽霊なのに怖いの。
I love when he's smug like that. He's kind of like Scar vibes. Well, yeah, obviously, right? Scary stuff is scary.
なんだかミサさんって可愛いですね。
Thank you. When I realized he was mocking what I said earlier, I huffed. I can't believe he's rehashing something that was already over. I guess he really didn't like that I called him cute. Guys can be cute too. I love a cute guy. Anyway, guess it's time for me to head back.
待って。明日も駅前に昼の1時ね。
Why is it all at 1 p.m.? Huh? We have to do this again tomorrow too? I thought the work that Koya was doing was wonderful, but I have my own issues to sort through.
嫌なら来なくていいから。探し出して捕まえるだけだし。
Why are you so pushy?
強引でも何でも、今のあんたは一人にさせられない。
Oh. Huh? What did he mean by that?
それじゃあ明日ね。
Yeah. He's gone. What did he mean when he didn't want to leave me alone? I could have chased him down to ask him, but I had someplace I needed to be. I'm going to head to the park again today. Maybe I can catch Sayaka and try to get her to notice me like yesterday. Maybe I can hear something from her, not just an apology, but the truth. Am I gonna meet Senna again? Senna? Gonna be there again? Hey, where's the other guy? I forgot his name. The masked character. We haven't seen him in a while. After parting ways with Misa, I wandered around the city aimlessly. My thoughts drifted back to Misa and her lingering regret. I didn't tell her about my marriage job because I didn't impress her or anything. I just wanted to show her that she could contact people she cares about. And yet... A lot of ghosts are able to cross over when they can communicate with them. I guess her case will be enough to. I guess in her case, that won't be enough to solve the problem. Still, if she keeps up with that doom and gloom on her face, she's liable to become a wrath long before she crosses over. At the same time, I can't push her to open up about her regrets either. That has its own danger. I could have just kept watching over her until she was ready to open up with me. It's the only way I can take responsibility for watching her. Okay. Another theory, maybe his friend, like yeah, when I said before, Simping, yada yada. His friend was so like depressed he couldn't like talk to his family, so he became a rat, and then something happened. I don't know what happens when someone becomes a rat. Maybe some like fight scene, I don't know. And then Cleo feels super responsible for what happened again. And so he like developed this ability to like connect to people through his phone, and then maybe he's able to get his friend like come down to like talk to his family, and then the friend is able to pass over, but then Koi was so like traumatized about what happened that he like took this as his full-time job. But also he's only been like that for a year, so while returning from the station, I had a sneaking suspicion that I was being watched. I turned around to look several times, but only saw the hustle and bustle of his students and workers on their way home. No way. They had no. There's no way there's workers. They gotta be doing overwork. There's so many people around, yet I feel so scared. It must be my imagination. And one of the other ghosts, or fourth ghost, then just as I spoke those words, I felt a tap on my shoulder that made my whole body shudder. I turned around to see Senna. Oh, oh, she's so cute. Wait, she's so cute, but she's like really pastel-y. Okay, my sister watched like someone do a play. My sister watched Spacey Sims play through this, so I kind of do like I have seen like some of the characters before. I'm a little bit hesitant. I don't remember what she's done. I feel like she's gonna be like a creepy, like stalking friend of like Koyo or Senna. And then she's gonna get mad at us for like liking one of them. I hope she's like a girl's girl, okay? Please be nice and be a girl's girl. She's so cute though. Yes, I guess so. It turned out to be nothing but a young woman. So you're a ghost too, huh?
最近ここに来たばっかりで同じ幽霊の人を探してたんだ。
Oh, he's cute. That's a pretty unique outfit. A fairly colorful dress lined with ribbons and pastel-style makeup. If she didn't tell me she was a ghost, I probably would have never guessed.
ねえ、よかったら仲良くしてくれないかな。一人ぼっちで寂しくて。
Aww. Yes, girl. I guess she just turned into a ghost. Does it mean she just died? If so, I understand the loneliness she felt. Sure, I like that. I also have been dead for one day.
ありがとう。すっごく嬉しい。レイカって呼んでね。
Rika.
あなたはなんて呼んだらいいかな。
I am Misa. If she told me her first name, I guess I could tell her my first name too. Call me Misa.
ミサちゃん、よろしくね。お、敬語はなしにしてくれる？その方が早く仲良くなれるから。
Aww, he's so cute. Alright, got it. It's nice to meet you too, Reika. Reika gave me a satisfied smile before stepping towards
その
me.
制服、マネミガ浜高校のだよね。ミソちゃんは幽霊歴は長いの？幽霊のお友達はデータの他にもいる？ここが地元なのかな？いつも何をして過ごしたりしてる？普段はどこを拠点にしてるの？
Slow down, there's a lot of questions to answer.
ごめんね。
Ah.
初めてできたお友達だから少し興奮しちゃった。
I'm gonna guess she's like, her backstory is gonna be like she's always sick in a hospital or something, so she doesn't have any friends, and now she has her first friend. Or maybe she was bullied as a child and didn't have any friends. That's my guess on her story. Again, we shall see.
それで質問の答えは？
Right, give me a second. Her lips curled into a smile, but there was something eerily vacant in her eyes, and she stared at me. My laptop is gonna die. Woo! Check my laptop. Give me 1 second. She's seriously a strange one. After taking a short breath, I answered Rika's question in order that I remembered it. It's still not charging. Why are you not charging? No, it's classic coma. Yep, okay, it's charging. I was a second year at Narigahama, and yes, I recently passed away. So I wouldn't say I have friends, acquaintances maybe. And in my spare time while at school, what were her other questions? As I thought about it, Rika brought her face closer to
彼
mine.
氏はいるの？
Did she ask that before? Without thinking, I shook my head. Rika laughed.
だよね。いないの当たり前だよね。だって幽霊なりたてだしね。
Rude. There was something in her reply that seemed oddly happy with that answer. Yuri? Is it time for Yuri romance? Are you one of the secret love interests? What about you, Rika? Her vacant eye widened enthusiastically, locking into my gaze.
大好きな彼がいるの。こっちに来ているから。
Oh
後で会いに行
no!
くんだけどね。
Oh no! Okay. If she is, I'm like putting headcanons theories into my head. She's a Senna fan. She's a big, huge Senna fan, and she was so much of a fan of him. She's like a hikikomori or something, or like she basically only she devotes her life to Senna, and now she is here in the afterlife to see Senna, right?
少し緊張しちゃってる。1年ぶりくらいの再会だから。
How long ago did Senna die? Or maybe Koyo. Koyo said he died like, no, the girl said the high school girl said Koyo died a year ago, I think. That means she's not alone. That's good. But what did she mean when she said she can see him? Does she mean she died just to meet him?
だから今ね、サプライズを計画してるの。それを
Girl,
大
no!
忙し。
I see. Well, I'm sure he'll be happy to see you. Don't kill me. I mean, I'm already dead. Reika's face suddenly changed, leaving me with sudden great unease. I used to think ghosts were scary, like Kureha, for example. He looked scary. But she was different. There was something dark about her.
ミサちゃんったらおかしいんだ。きっとなんて言葉は必要ないんだから。絶対なの。陛下のことマ 嬉しいし、幸せいっぱいなんだよ。
This girl is cuckoo. Yeah, you're right about that. Sorry.
謝らなくていいんだよ。あなたはレイカと彼のことを何にも知らないんだから。
The voice acting is like really great though. Like I can hear like the creepiness of the voice. I don't think I can get along well with this girl. It might be me, but I feel like the two of us are on total different wavelengths.
それじゃあ、レイカ行くね。サプライズの計画しなきゃ。バイバーイ。
Yeah, good luck with that. Bye bye. After she left, I felt a rush of exhaustion wash over me. That girl was a bit. A ghost with a very unique sense of fashion. She's bright and loves to talk. She's pure energy. An intense aura always surrounds her. It can be so intense it tends to push people away. Even when it comes to ghosts, I guess there are all type of people. When the sun had set completely, it gave way to a starry, cool autumn night sky. It looks like Sayaka's mother walked on Tonodamaru instead today. It was rare for Sayaka to not walk her dog. Something must have happened, or maybe she was worried about seeing me at the park again and didn't want to come. Just go to her room. Like, the dog is there. You can just break into her house. It's fine. She probably feels guilty about what happened, and that's why she doesn't want to see me. She thought what happened to me was her fault. That's the only reason she feels guilty. I felt darkness spread deep inside my heart. I shouldn't let my mind go there. I should just head back to school. As I bid goodbye to the empty park, I glanced at the playground nearby. Yeah! We meet again! Fun shit. I noticed a familiar figure sneaking around behind the aquarium. Was I having deja vu? Or was I looking at the exact same scene from yesterday? Evening, Senna. Ah!
びっくりした。
Hello.
昼間に会った子ね。
Welcome. Watch me fangirl over Senna. Hey, whoa, you don't remember? Wait. There was something off about the way he said, girl, I met this afternoon. He has split personality? Or he forgot, huh? We met yesterday. Did he forget my name or something?
そういえば、自己紹介がまだだったよね。ごめん。
Huh?
あの時は流れて忘れちゃってた。
It doesn't matter if you forget me. If I can hear your voice every day, I'll be happy. Huh? What are you talking about? We did that yesterday, didn't we?
昨日
He's so handsome. Oh my god.
昨日は都内で仕事だったから、成見ヶ浜にはいなかったよ。
Oh. He's bipolar. And not bipolar, is that different? Yeah, bipolar, but he thinks part of him still thinks he's alive? What's going on with him?
ミサ、
Koyo! I turned to face the source of the voice and found a confused Koyo staring back at me.
セナと何してんの？
We were just talking.
こうよ、久しぶりだね。
Wait, do these two know each other?
久しぶり。忙しそうにしてるからこっち帰ってきてると思わなかった。てか、ミサといつ知り合ったわけ？今日の昼間だよ。つくも神社のところで僕から話しかけたのがきっかけでさ。
He doesn't remember last night, huh? But he really did forget about us meeting yesterday. Koyo is so, like, on the screen, he's like white. Yaotomi Gaku the king. But he also said he was in Nagimigahama yesterday, so.
ああ、そうだ。
Oh.
君の名前は まだ聞いていなかったよね。
It's fine. It's Misa. Misa Ishiki. I thought maybe if I mentioned my name, he would remember me, but...
ミサちゃんだね。よろしく。
Am I the only one who's going crazy here? No, that can't be right. But he remembers Koyo, but doesn't remember her. I was suddenly starting to question my own sanity.
紅葉も彼女を知っている風だけど、まさか二人につながりがあったなんて。いやー、世間は狭いね。
Yeah, small world when you're good.
じいちゃんみたいな言い方するな。てか、ミサと待ち合わせしてたとこだったから。
We do? Huh? We didn't have any plans to meet up. Oh no, maybe I really am losing my memory. I feel like I'm going crazy.
セナ、悪いけどまた今度。
With that, Koyo gave Senna a firm slap on the back. The bro... Ah!
もう、挨拶にしても強すぎだよ。
There are two hotties on the screen.
暇を見つけて連絡するから。今度は偶然じゃなくて、ちゃんと会おう。話したいことたくさんあるんだ。うん、わかった。楽しみにしてる。
After replying to Senna, Koyo grabbed me by the arm and dragged me away.
ミサ、行こ
う。No! I want to talk to Senna.
ああ、待って。ミサちゃん、紅葉と知り合いなら、また会うかもしれないよね。
Yes, please. Yeah.
それじゃ、また今度だね。その時は、君の笑った顔が見られた。
I will smile for you. It seems like he remembers what we talked about this afternoon. Although there was still some aspect of him I didn't understand. It seems like Senna was a genuinely thoughtful person. I'll be sure to keep all the things you said before in mind, Senna. I thought back to his words at the shrine. It made me feel a little bit lighter in my feet.
大したことは言ってないけど、君に響いたんだら嬉しいな。それじゃ、またね。
Bye! Yes, until then. With that, Koyo and I left the dark park behind us. Is that why he keeps going back to the park? Cause he doesn't have any memories? As Koyo and I walked together, I decided to ask him about what was bothering him. Sorry if this comes off as rude, but did we have plans to meet?
ああ、ごめん。してないから気にしないで。
Just not wait, let me go back. Look. Thank goodness no. Yeah, Yeah, Koyo only said no, we didn't, but
ああ、ごめん。してないから気にしないで。
yeah, he has the 気にしないで, so he was also don't worry about it. It's just a few more words. Why don't you just translate the whole thing?
ああ言えばセナと自然に別れられると思ってでっち上げただけだから。
You're trying to get me away from my man? Why would you want to do that? Koyo sighed heavily and stared at the stars, which were dulled from the lights of the city.
あんたにセナのことを話そうと思って。次あいつに会った時、驚かないように。
He looked very serious, so I silently waited for him to continue.
セナは自分が死んだって気づいた。
Oh! I mean, did I say? Yeah, I think I said he was bipolar and he didn't remember if he said, but half of it right? Hearing something so surprising, I stopped. Koyo stopped too, but he didn't say a word. How is that even possible? As soon as I asked the question, some things that were bothering me started to become clear. Like how Senna talked about his dream of being alone. I'm trying to connect the dots in my head. Wait. Like how Senna talked about his dream being known around the world as a famous idol. And yet, ghosts can't interact with people or things. They can't speak to the living. I mean, wouldn't he know if something was off right away?
セナは気づけない。生きてると錯覚してるから。
I thought when we first met, I already forget like what they were talking about, but when we first met Senna, we were like, oh, you wanna be even more famous? Cause when you're, I don't remember.
あんたはそういうのなかった。幽霊として目覚めた時、生きてるって思い込んでた。
Right, that had happened. I had woken up in my room as normal. I talked to Sayaka when she came to my house.
錯覚してると、つかめないものを掴んでいると思う。痛覚がないのに疑ってみせる。さっきあいつの背中叩いた時がそうだったでしょ。
He did say the words ouch, didn't he? It was the same when I was chasing after Sayaka and fell on the ground. The only reason I found out I was a ghost because I heard the others talking about it at school. You only noticed if you were told. I'm pretty sure the whole world would be buzzing with news if a famous idol died. Why don't you just tell him?
伝えたんだよ。何度も。
But he forgets every time that it's mentioned that he is a ghost.
届かない。死んでるって言っても、雑音でも入るのか。聞こえないって言われるだけ。海に突き飛ばしてみたりもして。
おい
這い上がってこられた。
Attempt after life ghost murder?
ものすごい形相だったからめっちゃ怖かったっけ。
I love this expression. I love this like smug expression. He grimaced and let out an expired. I cannot English. Expirated sigh. I had no idea what he was feeling. At first, I got the feeling the two of them met after they became ghosts, but that doesn't seem right anymore. Maybe then I tried to help him. Mind if I ask you something? When did you and Senna meet?
子供の時から。
Oh. Two famous people. Wait. The person? Wait. His friend is Senna. The one that he was talking about before was Senna. I felt an agonizing pain in my chest. It sounded like my relationship with Sayaka. I didn't know if it was the same thing that happened to... I know that if the same thing happened to Sayaka, it would have driven me crazy. Just like Koyo. I don't know how to turn you green, girl. I think it's because I'm already green, so you have to be like another color. I don't know how to change it, and I didn't search it up. Yep, sorry. But hello, beastie. My introduce me to I'm trying something. Oh wait no. I don't know how to change the color. I'm sorry. I'm still figuring out things. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to change it. Sorry. Hello. I know that if I was thinking, I wonder if there's anything we can do. I could barely handle things myself, and there I was trying to fix someone else's problem. I mean, that's essentially what Koi was doing, right? That's when I realized. Back when Senna didn't remember me, I ended up doubting myself. I thought I was going crazy. Hey, don't act loud. No, I'm so close to 200. I met Senna yesterday too. But when I met him today,
昨日のこと覚えてないんだろう。
no, he didn't. Koyo merely nodded along.
この状況をどうにかしたくてセナを観察してたんだけどさ、毎日同じような行動をとってんの。環境によって細かい部分は違ったりもしてくるけど、多分セナだけループしてるんだと思う。同じ日を繰り返してる。
So that's why he can't remember me. There must be some kind of reason for it.
病気になる前の健康な時を繰り返してるんじゃないかって俺はそう思ってる。
That's when I remembered. When Senna announced that he was going to take a break, he said he was sick, but he said that he was going to get better. But he never did. But he never did come back. He ended up dying. I thought back on the dream Senna mentioned when we first met. Senna still chased his dream of being a world-famous idol. Perhaps he was resetting every day because he's afraid to face the illness he knows is coming.
あいつは死んだことを何よりも悔やんでいる。そうじゃないとセナの身に起きてることの説明がつかない。
You just want to live. Anyone who died is likely feeling the same, but in Senna's case, it was even more than profound. You want to help him cross over, don't you, Koyo?
そうだけど、あいつを成仏させるのは神様でも無理かもね。
What do you mean by that?
死んだことを悔やんでいる。それが心残りなら生き返らせない限り成仏しない。
That's a real paradox. Paradox lies.
だから神様でも無理って言ったでしょ。
Did that mean Senna would have to stay here like this forever? Senna's memory reset daily, according to Koyo, because Senna's leaving the day before he got sick. He doesn't remember his death. He thus spends his days as if he was alive. He is alive. He didn't seem to mind it, but was it really an acceptable way to be?
そんな顔しなくていい。なんとかして俺があいつを成仏させるから。
Koyo.
あんたに話したのはセナに会っても普通にしててほしいから。きついだろうけど、もしまた会ったら初めましてって笑いかけて。
How am I supposed to romance him if he doesn't remember me? Sure, I can do that, but...
サンキュー。
It's okay, I can romance him instead. Koyo flashed me a weak smile and began to walk away. I decided to follow behind him even though I couldn't find the right words to say to him. How long is chapter 2? Oh, chapter 3. Okay. Do I want to keep going with chapter 3? I have work tomorrow. Don't want to keep going with chapter 3. Am I going to meet anyone new? It was early. The students haven't arrived yet. I'll keep going for now, until 11. No matter how much I tried to relax in the nurse's office, I've never felt like I was able to rest. As light began to stream in, I decided to roam the halls. Last night, I tried to focus on the career path survey. I prayed that I would remember. I tried holding the paper in my hand. Yet no matter what I did, I wasn't able to see the flashback from the previous day again. Seems like getting a grasp of quantum power, like Koyo has, is pretty tough. The images I saw the other day are my only hope of getting my memories back. Stop playing dating games and get yourself a real partner. No! I refuse! I already got Dini, I got Haruka, I got Riku, I got Ace, I got Degus. I'm happy. Next year for sure. 2026 will be my year. I could ask Koyo about it if I didn't if I didn't like the idea of telling him there were things I couldn't remember. He might ask me about my regret, and I didn't like talking to him about the kind of stuff I might have made him feel uneasy. Besides, I wanted to tell him to focus his efforts on helping Santa cross over. I wish there was something I could do to help Santa, but I can't think of anything. I pondered the question until I bumped into
生徒がこんな時間に何をしているの？鏡を見ていただけだけど。
Sayaka. Yeah, was that Sayaka's voice? I heard Sayaka's voice coming from upstairs, and I quickly headed towards him. Oh, that's a weird place to put a mirror. Between the first and second floor. Just as I thought, I found Sayaka talking to a female teacher.
鏡を見るためだけに閉まっている校門を乗り越えてきたわけではないでしょ。早くに学校へ来たのは昨日うっかりしていて教科書を忘れて帰ってしまったんです。
Is the mirror where we meet like the ghost that's kind of like smaller? The one that kind of reminds me of Lilia.
今日提出の課題をやるのに必要で、だからこうするしかなかったというか。課題のためだからって校門を乗り越えてまで入るなんて。
As a teacher, you gotta respect that though, even though you know it's a lie.
どこから校舎へ入れたの？玄関は閉まっているはずよ。職員用から入りました。あなたの課題への熱意は分かったわ。内緒にしておくからおかかりなさい。ありがとうございます。失礼します。
She quickly bowed her head and rushed up the stairs to the second floor. An assignment? Normally, Sayaka would just say she forgot her textbook and she couldn't do her homework. She typically wasn't so diligent. She certainly wouldn't have climbed over the gate. Curious, I decided to follow her. She's gonna go to the library where she like did the black magic stuff, huh? Or the classroom. Looking in the classroom, I saw Sayaka working diligently at her desk. Thought she got more serious about school. I knew she'd be upset if she heard me say that. But compared to how she used to be, she seemed full of motivation that left me feeling a little relieved. She must be working really hard to get into seiyuus. Do your best, Sayaka. I cheered her from the shadows. Then, as I was about to leave, hidden under the desk in the middle of the room, I saw a piece of paper. No way, could it be? I quickly bent over to the paper, and just as I suspected, it's a piece of my career path survey. I outstretched my hand to pick it up. If I can pick it up, that means it's definitely mine, right? I haven't seen it when I came into the classroom before. They just like spawned in. It was during lunchtime where there were so many people around. Maybe that's why. I took the other pieces of paper from my pocket and lined them up. When I placed them together near each other, they fused back together. Thank goodness. Now together with the pieces I just picked up, I took a closer look at it. Originally, I had only written down my name and class. It seems just as it was. It looked exactly how it did when I filled it out. Does that make sense? Creepy as it would be, I worried there might be something. I worried there might have been new words I didn't write. But I didn't have any new visions. Maybe it was only when I got the first one. Speaking of which, thinking back on it, one of the images I saw in my vision was a cell phone screen. That image wasn't just a location where I was when I was looking at my phone at that time. My mind began to try to answer the questions. Just then, my vision distorted and Yeah, that's the mirror one. That's the mirror guy that looks like me.
これから先は困難しかありません。
I thought I had it on time.
前を向ければ必ず見つかります。
After the vision stopped, I felt dizzy. I nearly lost my balance but managed to stay upright. I saw something. I remembered that day after school. It was in this classroom where I heard that strange voice. Then the paper ripped and my phone began to ring. I looked over at Sayaka. That day I thought the call was from Sayaka, but the screen was all weird. The sound was off, and even though I answered, I couldn't hear anything. I can't remember anything after that. Sayaka did something with the mirror that cursed us, huh? Hey, Sayaka. Was it you who called? I wish you would tell me. I couldn't even finish asking her. Sighing heavily, I left the classroom. And then there was a voice. The voice I've heard in my head before. When I was in my room, under the covers, I heard the same voice lead me into the darkness. So I heard on the day of the accident too. When I thought back on the voice, I wondered if it was somehow telling me the future. No, it was guiding me. I began to wonder if that voice was the one that caused me to get into the accident. In that case, I don't think it's human. There has to be. It was something paranormal. Which you mean I have been killed by something paranormal? How is that possible? It has no shape. It's just a voice, and yet it was able to kill me? If that was true, then it really was something to be scared of. Everything will be alright this time. I went to the place where my accident happened, full of vigor. I picked up another piece of printout, but it hadn't given me a vision like the first time. If I saw a vision in the classroom and the nurse office, maybe I'll see one here too. Still, I wasn't even sure why I'd seen the vision in the classroom in the first place. Regardless, I had time to do something. Try to envision what happened or think about the city. Am I gonna get hit again if I envision what happened? Oh, oops. I'll envision what happened. In the classroom, I tried to think about the film. I remembered that I had it with me. What about trying to imagine it? Maybe if I thought back on it, it might help. I probably left the classroom and went home after that. But then why was I at Sukumo's front? Let's see, the reason I was there. My charm, I know it's my charm. My charm broke. That's right, the charm on my back broke and gave me the creeps. I went to return it to the sun. Remembering that triggered another vision. My printout should have been in my bag. What was it doing at my feet? I have to pick it up. It was the second time that day my legs buckled and I felt my strength leave my body. I collapsed on the spot. Is Senna gonna find me? Senna! I didn't have the strength to move anything but my head. That memory just now. I had pulled a shredded piece of paper away, and yet there it was, blown by the wind at my feet when I tried to pick it up. The wind blew the piece of sheet into the streets, and I stopped just short of the road. That's right, I didn't go into the street. Then it was just like the investigation said. Someone must have pushed me. A shiver ran down my spine. Who could have done that? Fear filled my heart, and I exhaled slowly. I've got to calm down. I can't let my emotions get the better of me. Also, BC, I just remembered. Have you finished book 7 yet? I had to calm down and turn off the noise in my mind. How was I able to see those visions? If I couldn't even understand how these visions work, how did I know I could trust them? At the moment, I was surprised by the sensation of someone lifting me up. When I opened my eyes, I saw... Yeah! Okay, yes, go. Go finish book 7. Leave. I will time you out if I have to. And tell me what you think about it after. Senna? He's so handsome. Oh my god. He must have think I collect for medical music. He's so beautiful. I'm fine. You can put me down now. I just felt... You shouldn't push yourself. No, I'm not pushing myself. I just lost my strength for a moment. Ah. Yeah, I guess it does sound pretty serious, huh? Then yes, he already made up his mind. I knew there was nothing I could say to him now. This was an emergency, but only in my mind. I could tell him that my strength had fully returned to my body already. Look, I'm fine. My strength has already returned. I can walk on my own. I mean, he offered. Just saying, he offered. Huh? I can't do it. Oh no. That crazy girl from before is gonna come kill us even though we're dead now. Huh? Huh? I can't do that. It seems that seems more embarrassing. Ah? You left it in life, not at your home. Of course, I couldn't say that to him then. I mean, yes, but also that girl's gonna see us and I'm gonna get killed in the afterlife. Right. Seeing how hard he worked to take care of me, I found myself unable to say anything more. What should I do? Warn him about the papa? Oh. Ooh! Tempting. Very tempting. But I will play this as how I personally would respond. Okay? I will warn him about the paparazzi and not be a creep. Because I swear I'm not. I'm only like this to fictional people and not real people. I swear. Warn him about the paparazzi. But also, just saying, he's the one that offered first, so. It's blurry again. I cannot read that from OBS. I something. I'm not remember. Hold on, let me read this. I remember that Senna was an idol, meaning he was very famous through the country. Okay, Terry, look at this CG. It's so beautiful. I remember that Senna was an idol, meaning he was very famous through the country. It would be a big deal if pictures were taken. He's acting with the best of intentions, so it feels a little wrong to say this. Senna, someone's gonna take pictures of us. It'll be all over the tabloid. How do you think your friends would react to see something like this? I felt dirty trying to say something like this. Wait, what do you mean? You're saying the better option is to just hide my face in his chest, huh?
平気だよ。
Oh,
人命救助だって言うからね。
he's a good one. He's the greenest. He's a whole forest. He does not care about his friends. He does not care about the parasocial ones. He cares about your safety. That's him.
それに勘違いされても構わないよ。君の命が大事だ。
Thank you. He was totally he was really putting me first. I couldn't help but to feel pain in my heart. There was nothing left to say. I quietly and simply let him told me. I should have just buried my face in my Why do I have to be a normal person? We walked a little further that way and we reached the street near Seiyuus Hospital where Senna suddenly stopped. I looked up at him and his face was pale. Suddenly said,
僕は何をしていたんだっけ?
Damn, it hadn't been a whole day, boy. We're nearly at the hospital. I knew I wouldn't be able to interact with anyone at the hospital, but I thought we'd just go for now.
あれ? 僕、なんで君を抱えてるの?
What?
ごめん、今下ろしてあげるね。
Oh, a gentleman. He doesn't remember, but he's still a gentleman. Okay. Maybe it's better that I didn't put my face in his chest. As he spoke, Senna gently placed me back on the ground.
本当にごめんね。どういうことかわからないんだけど。
God, he's so white.
君に失礼なことをしてたか
No,
な?
you didn't. You're being such a sweetheart, honey. No, not at all. If anything, you were actually really kind to me.
そう。それならよかった。でも、どうしてさっきまでの記憶がないんだろう。こんなの、絶対におかしい。
Senna stared at me with obvious confusion. All I could do was give him the same look back. He pushed to take me to the hospital, but it's like he's forgotten everything. All I could think about was if his memory reset daily. Perhaps this time of the day was what? But this time of the day was when his memory resets. But wait, yesterday, when I met him last time, he still remembered me later that evening.
あのさ、僕たち、どこに行こうとしていたの?
To the hospital, Seijin Hospital, the one that's right over there. I collapsed and you came to help me. You carried me all the way here.
え? それなら早く病院に行かないと。
His face. With that, he quickly grabbed hold of my arm and pulled me towards the hospital bed. As suddenly as he started moving, he stopped.
あれ?
Oh.
何をしていたんだっけ?
His memory resets when he's like under high pressure. Again? Something very strange is going on. Perhaps Seijin Hospital was part of the memory Senna was trying to block. Or maybe the fact that he was sick and had to do something with it. Maybe he was admitted to Seijin Hospital.
僕、どうして君の手を掴んで?
You're the one that hold my hand, not me. The same thing happened again. I knew that I had to come up with an alternate explanation, but I couldn't think of one and simply told him I wasn't feeling well. I had just stepped out for some fresh air and he offered to accompany me. I was growing increasingly worried about Senna.
本当に、もう大丈夫?
I'll feel better if you're next to me. Yes, much better.
それならよかった。と言っても、あんまり覚えてないんだけどね。おかしいな。こんなこと、今まで一度もないのに。
This might have been a strange experience for Senna, but it was also bizarre for me.
そういえば、自己紹介がまだだったよね。
Ah, yes, I know you. You're famous after all.
認知されてるって思うと、すごく嬉しいね。
I can never get tired of his laugh. His chuckle is so cute.
それじゃあ、君の名前を聞いてもいい？
This my sister came up and introduced myself to Senna. With that in mind, I simply smiled. My name is Misa Ishiki. I'd be happy if you could remember me. Oh? I thought he merely started to smile at me and said, "Nice to meet you," like he did the previous day.
ごめん。なんか、君の笑顔が嬉しくて。
Oh!
君とは初対面なのに。どうしてなんだろう。
Yeah, I'm so sad. I don't know why. It looks like I punched a puppy. Please don't be sad. Does he remember me? Seeing Senna sigh as he looked at me, my expectations only grew.
もしかして、もしかすると。
Can't be what? Just say it already. Exaggerated, I shouted, leaning forward with anticipation. Senna's face merely flushed.
君に。
Oh! Did you say it? I was screaming so much I didn't even hear it. Come on, go back.
君に。一目惚れしちゃったのか。
He loves me. I love you too. I love you from the start too. A cold feeling brushed across my heart. No, I'm pretty sure it's just imagining things.
なんで君にわかるのさ。
I just do. It's an illusion. You're just imagining things. He forgets memories, but does he forget emotions? That's a real question. My friend.
ひどいよ。笑顔見て嬉しく思うんだよ。初対面の女の子にだよ。そんなのもう一目惚れしか。
You're so sweet. Senna, come down. It's just a misunderstanding. After that, I merely continued to deny Senna's feeling for me. This is like Masumi and Izumi all over again. A3. 夢のいっぱい探すよ君とパッパッとパッとパッと満開 Surely his memory was scrambled, and it had led him to feel some impeccable emotions. But hearing him say that, I'm just happy to see you smile, left me with a strange feeling in my heart. If I continue to spend time with Senna like this, then maybe I wouldn't be the only one who remembered the time we spent together. That was my hope anyway. Ooh, I want to continue. It's 11. I got work tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna... I don't know how I'm gonna save this file. I don't play Otome games, like, often. So I don't know, like, the proper way to save files. So I'm just gonna write the file. Should I? No. I'll leave it for sake of memory before each stream ended. So I'm gonna save file. Okay. I'm at chapter 3. And I'm at Tsukumo Shrine. Turn to title, yes, please. I like how I'm ending streams both days right after meeting Senna. Okay, let's see. Like, okay, that's like, wait, that's mine? Oh, wait, damn, him. Just now he was flashing. That's the voice. So this yellow one is. Oh, wait, you guys are different? I thought you guys would have been in the same one, huh? I really don't know, like, who belongs to which one. Okay, the river is Shirley. The blue one is Shirley, Koyo, and Senna, I think. The yellow one, I'm pretty sure is the Ken character. I don't know his name yet. And the other, that kind of shrine looking guy. The red one, I think, is the Masin character. I also already forgot his name. I'm so sorry. He has not appeared at all today. Well, okay, we can look at them. And then the Suichi looking guy. The pink is the Lilia looking guy. And who else is there? Oh, the Tachibana. Tachibana. Wait, who's the... There's 9 of them. Who's the 9th one? There's 9 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I counted them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's only 8 of them! Ify lied to me. Masu Kureha has not appeared at all this episode. Hibiki. Ooh, cookie. I'll have to do research on the series like I know this second. Korea is such a sweetheart. Did I just see a kissing scene? Oh my god. This guy is cute, I think. Of course, the crazy one is for Shinobu. Tachibana! Seiyuus. Yukimaru. Oh! Koharu. He looks not crazy. Oh! Okay. He's so pretty. The long hair. Ah! There's only 8 of them, right? I'm counting 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 8. Are we the 9th one? And is he... What's MC's name? Nisa the 9th one? I think Nisa's like the 9th one. Okay. I'm gonna end stream for today because I have work tomorrow. Ew. I might stream again tomorrow and continue playing, or I might continue playing Buster Feather. And enjoy the New Year Eve. If I don't stream again tomorrow, Happy New Year Eve, everyone.